started out in Japan, where the sunrise paints the air. Cherry blossoms drifting softly, temples standing still in prayer. The cities glow like stardust, neon rivers in the night, and the quiet of the forest held a different kind of light. China felt eternal with its mountains carved in stone, pagodas touching heaven, rivers singing on their own. The great wall stretched forever like a whisper through the land, and I felt the weight of ages in the dust beneath my hand. Echoes across the east, every sunrise tells a tale, from the lanterns in the cities to the storms that cross the veil. Every land has its spirit, every road its own command, and I'm learning who I am through the heart of this vast land. Korea moved with rhythm, modern hearts and ancient ways. Markets full of color, nights that stretch for days. Taiwan felt like oceans with a warmth that never fades, and the mountains kiss the skyline in their quiet, gentle shades. Thailand burned with sunlight, golden temples in the heat. The scent of spice and incense rose from every crowded street. Vietnam felt like memory with its rivers calm and wide, and the echoes of its stories flowed like currents in the tide. Echoes across the east, every border shifts the view, from the jungles full of thunder to the skies of endless blue. Every land has its heartbeat, every soul its own command, and I'm finding pieces of myself through the heart of this vast land. Indonesia felt like fire, islands rising from the sea. Volcanoes in the distance, jungles wild and running free. The beaches sang with sunlight, the nights were warm and slow, and the spirit of the islands moved like embers in their glow. Australia felt like freedom with horizons wide and bare. The outback burned like copper in the dry and dusty air. The ocean roared with power, the cliffs stood tall and proud, and the wind across the desert spoke in whispers soft and loud. Echoes across the east, every border shapes the soul, from the islands down in Bali to the storms that onward roll. Every land has its meaning, every mile its own command, and I'm carried by the stories of the heart of this vast land. I've walked through fields of memory, I've crossed through dust and rain. I've learned that every culture holds a joy behind its pain. We're different in our colors, in our music, in our ways, but the heart of every nation beats the same on quiet days. pierced the sky. The land was full of stories carved in stone and ancient lore, and I felt the world grow quiet on that distant, sacred shore.